Hello, everyone at East West. Please forgive the sound punker. And it has some mystic lyrics of "Oh my gosh, oh my god, oh my god." I know, but I just try to make it as cool as possible. It's just a painting. I'm not a punker, and I was gonna go up to the bridge, so I made it, and I asked some questions about it before I painted it. And Ghost told me that. I said, Ghost, why are they beating that guy up in Hollywood? They're beating him up. You guys are vicious when you rob people. Four punkers beating him up over there at the Hollywood sign and throw him into the station wagon and have to rip his pants off and homosexually rape the poor man. My God, you guys are satanic. I told him that's not a good thing. He said, no, no. He's a very honest man, this guy goes. If you would like to speak with Ghost, I can't really tell you exactly where he is, but you could go by, let's say, the Dunes Hotel at, oh no, he's not there anymore. I went to a senior. You'd have to go to Melrose, not Melrose, Western and Wilshire to Vermont, and to Olympic. All the people in the tents around there, find someone who's American and ask if you could see the punker Ghost. He's supposed to be guarding the star of the last star of the Walk of Fame of Jesus Christ over there. I always go visit it by the Oasis Church. And he never cleans it though. I always go clean it off. And yeah, that's about it. And I don't take an ass. No. That's what you have to take it when you get thrown into the station wagon. There's two female punkers, and you got to take in the ass. That's what he told me. You have to get butt violated for 15 minutes. If you look into like fire starters, you can see they're satanic. They're good and everything. They're married, not the chimney sweepers of Disneyland, but they're the punkers. They're part of this part. And you can see inside of him, you have to have that certain type of piece of homosexuality. He said you become a more complete hombre, but it is a homosexuality of like Sodom and Gomorrah that goes into the punk. And then after you do that, the girls, if you start liking it, he told me, then you go to the off streets. You can't really wear the boots and dress up like the OG and be part of the family. If anything, so I said, come on, join the family. Making punk, I'm not really, but I just got a lot of talent like Eminem. I saw him too. I have a lot of talent. I'm nothing like I sing in my songs. Got a lot of songs. Love, love, love. I made that song Love, Love, and this because of somebody's middle name. That's cool. That's wild, man. And I also have a lot of gospel for this is the day. But I love it. I love it. I just found out I'm going to rent out a studio. You see how dumb? I'm real dumb, man. I'm a truck driver, but I'm dumb. I'm a dumbstone like Luigi, just like, Luigi will tell all I know is fight. All I know is Joey Stick and popping the pinball game. Yeah, I'm a professional musician in the local 47. I'm privileged to meet you all, I'll tell you that much. I'm also a professional private investigator. You don't need high school diploma for all these things to realize. If I send anyone over there, it's for the talent scouts or something like that. It's a pleasure to meet Candace. I sent that kid over there, but I don't know if he's trying to defile my character. I don't know. He said I have 5 million K? What the I said, damn. I better take you over here. Put him in there. If he was trying to defile my thing, but that's a lot of people. I've never seen that, Pick up on that. Add that to the pot. Mr. I remember when I was in Ecuador, just people were going to kill us. We were walking down the Giant couches. I could hear them in my mind. Here's your chance, Andrew, to be just like Romance in the Stone. I was like, yep, there's my chance. But if I had the shotgun, Michael Douglas is funny, man. And yeah, the talent scouts, Michael Douglas is there. Now we're talking about Yaki is also Oh man, that's me in the beginning. You know, he's a young Angelino. If he says anything about gangs, I say, yeah, Kate, you're at work. Okay, you know, give him some pot. Give him some. He likes that crap. Yeah, he has to have that crap. That's the sauce. You know, he needs it. He was born. His parents were born on the OG. I don't want to dress like this. Well, you know all that. Anyway, so if one of the functions I do is head hunting. So if I send someone like Jeremy, it's his number, he said to leave him a message. He fixes music up. You know, talent is there. There's a reason for everything. Yeah. I'm not gonna send for the chaos. Like her, I feel it because of that reason. Showbread. The showbread is legal and permitted. And I do mushroom jazz. That's another thing that I have talents in. In order for me to make mushroom jazz, I have to. I have dispensation to use a little bit of something that's going to turn it on. Alcohol. Not when I drink and drive, never. Never. Clean and sober. It's not of kings to do that. So please apologize. I apologize. You know. The Rock and Roll Jew was made because I was out of data with the clapping hands. I just sang it alongside of the car speaker, just rapped to it, and it landed perfected. Wow. So I don't know why though, man. I feel so funny. I think like before I would love to see like Michael Douglas, you know. But now it's like when he wants to invite me, I feel like invited. I feel like I gotta get out of here or something. I don't know what to do. And you know, because of masterization, I said like that. I probably wouldn't listen to it anyway because, I'll hear it on the radio or after. Because that's just the way I am. But the funniest thing is when I made that song, Disco Non Flute, I didn't even know they were gonna be there. And I say in the song Disco Non Flute, I made it play because I said, man, I made that song, I built that song for you after I read your autobiography. Because I didn't know you gave yourself to, living with the hippies and abandoned houses. And if you like LSD, well, then you must like acid jazz. I'm into mushroom jazz, so I try to make a little bit of acid jazz, free royalty. And Disco Non Flute came out. I made it especially because, you see, Acid House has to have about discotheques and partying and fiesta. And mushroom jazz has to be like the Brillo, the Pillow, the Dome. So I made the Gnome is rocking through the pitch darkness. Now, all my jazz is good fly because, yeah, it was a bad thing that he did. I haven't seen him for years, but we have to forgive him. So, he was young. He shouldn't have done that, though. I didn't do that to him. And my friend Mark, I'm not sure if he's alive or not. I think right now I'm just the picture's too much. I'm just like, I think he's going to. I think he's going to die. I think it was him. And I can't just keep fooling myself. I think it was him. I just wanted to call his mom because I also find missing the 3 eyes of the PI. I would love to be PI too, but I don't do that. That's why I find the missing kids. That's how good I am. Now I'm going to try to evade in. I'm a very weird guy like that way, being so supposed to. I played the song out loud. I wanted to move out, man, get out of here, man. I would jump the fence. You know why? Because Kirk Douglas told me, I'm going to do you up. That's what he said. I put him in. I said, Mr. Douglas, if that is happening, I am here. I'm not going to try and put no stress on you. I cleaned your neighbor's place next door. I met Roy Marmel, who took us over there while we were cleaning the driveway. Like I said again, I think that, my brother George is a little different than I would have repaved that free for you. I would have run a jackhammer and just repaved the whole thing for you. Don't worry about it, Mr. Douglas. I was hoping maybe Michael Douglas was going to show up. But, and his maid kept going like that to me, looking in the windows. And I said, man, what the hell, miss? I go, what do you think I'm I'm that maleducado, man. I'm gonna be peeking in the windows. You're offending me. Get out! She would tell me you can't come near the windows. I was looking at her. Come on now, what do you think? I don't have manners? I would never do that. I have high manners. So anyway, but she was a nice lady too. She was all right. She's overdoing it. Or maybe she was, I don't know. I just, Anyway, well, then Roy took us next door, and then I learned that, when you got fame and fortune, that type of stuff, it's just not, life is, you have to clean your clothes with a 2030 or 2028 all, or Tide, and check it out. Shopping just later, they can buy everything there is offers, man. And it's the rich and famous is not good. The fame and fortune school. And there was I say to myself, like, are the other people in your society, because you haven't blessed your driveway cleaner, giving you wean? I said, no, man, that's fucked. That's terrible. I bet they can bag on that hole, Oh, you haven't blessed your driveway cleaner. How is that? So it's like, what the fuck? I said, nah, man, I wouldn't want that to happen to Michael Douglas or to anybody, I wouldn't want that happening to me. And they don't care. I've learned that in life too. They do not care because they got so much money, man. It's not like, they want to find him. He said the one got killed, the other one is always traveling. It's hard to find. We can't find him. So I said, well, I'm going to try and look him. This is after years. I'm going to try and look him up on the internet, and I'm going to find out if this is happening, because I don't want this to happen to nobody. And don't worry about it. I said, if you want to bless me, I'll I'm right here, and if not, don't even worry about it. But it don't work that way. They will have to bless your ass, because if not, they get, that's their society, and it's fine with me. Because it's not under, like, it was passing out flyers and their fame. But now when you got business that isn't fame, like the guy next door, oh man, dude, that was that's money. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, it was 1995 or 85, I don't remember. He has to have the Rolls Royce of the 2001 and the 2000, or he doesn't live. I was cleaning the $100 million marble floor because the suspicion of the roofer didn't know what he's doing. Maybe he came with little specks on him. I cleaned that to 17. And then I put, me and Albert did it. My brother George turned it down. He turned Roy down. And I said, Roy, can I do it if I bring Albert Latimer with a double T? I can't do it without him. He said, all right, you got the job. And that's what I took. There, I brought some other guys. He was paying excellent money too. But Nandy couldn't do it because Nandy, my brother George, he had trouble with marijuana. So he couldn't go in and out as he pleased. And he had to be working. At 12, he'd go out for lunch, but he had to smoke a joint every 15 minutes. And he got killed. Now, they say that I'm a traitor like that because I don't hang with gangs. I'm just looking for the party. If the party ain't good up around here, sometimes in Salvador, they got some thing, and they're not the ones that killed him. It's LAMP, LAPD, the cops. They interrogated him. They lied to him. He should have moved his tongue anyway. And he snitched, and that's the way it goes. It's better not to get in drugs than not to. That's the name of the game over there. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you, Mr. Douglas, if I'm bothering in any way, Mr. Douglas, please let me know. I don't know if I am or not. I just asked you, am I doing the right thing? I'm bothering you? Let me know. I'm sending those selfies because I want to do it masterized, and then you can keep it. You can do something with them. Is that what it is? Is that what fame goes, because I saw, I'm not famous. I don't want to be famous. You can't follow me. I have to use that. You're going to hide me in the closet. But if I'm going to make some mushroom jazz, I need some show bread, some show snuff. Some little show snuff, you know. So better if I had some acid. Make some shrooms, I use acid, and then, but that's to make mushroom jazz, because the people buy that music because they want to hear it eating the pan de Dios, which is a ceremony. It's a ceremony. Same like the acid. My brother Jeff is different. That's why I like to meet Jeff. My brother Jeff, he used to eat a lot of acid and everything before he committed suicide. He was in Ecuador at the time. But the piano keys that pop, I'm going to go in there. I just realized yesterday, fame just put it in my mind. Now I see. See, I'm a professional musician in the Federation of Local 47 on Vine. In 1995, I made my first album. Was Butterfly Smashing on Windshields, 80th Feather One-Man Band. They expelled me for not paying my dues, because after I made it, I left. But I was hooked on rock that time, you know. I didn't know about the masterizer. You know, when I made it from tape in Oregon, it took me 4 years. That organ popped, man. It was haunted, man. That's the music I like. I was fancy fingering it. A long time to make it, man. And I had to pop that organ. I had to leave it running, you know. And then, like, the last year, then I already had the record made. I started, it's called Butterfly Smashing on Windshields, and right when I was pushing play, I was going to make one song that I had written down already, and this moth came up. So I said, oh, this is going to be a good one. Poof! And if you're dosing, this is going to be a funny sound. Right? Let's record it. I went like this. I'll let it go for a minute, you know. Whatever sound comes out, it'll trip your world. It will. And then I let it go, and I rewind it, and I heard it, that fucking motor, first sound, and then ting, 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 and I finished it with perfection, and the whole album. Then the last one, he's jumping over the barbed wire fences, and the colors keep spinning, the leaves of the tree. Ting, 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 ting. But before that, pop! He started popping out like a pinball. I said, God, I got to tell Albert this. Nippy, we used to play pinball all the time in Don Campos. Nippy was a little guy. Now that I'm older, I see, man, he could barely even see it. He'd make that pinball go by. He played so much mean pinball. And Aaron now. These are guys like Albert Latterburns who got to help me. You know, you got to find him. We're 80 feathers, I understand, through grace. 4 of us, because we can pop like that we're experts. Albert's more like daddy. And we all look at each other's faces, but, you know, Albert's just a little tad better than us. But we're all there, almost even faces, in all the video games that we used to play. Every day we would see each other. Aaron's of a lot better attire than me. He's buffed up, taken care of. Tomas was, from Rebelde, was my brother's best friend. George, my brother used to say, watch out with my friend Tomas. He would say, watch out with my special friend. He's a gangster from Rebelde. I know him too. He's rough to deal with. And he buffed little Aaron up. And I don't do gangs though. You know, I'm just a truck driver. And make music. I'm a joke stick and a ladies man, a dancing man, arts. And that's why I was like jumping on. Then the masterizers, they come out on the Federation, they tell me, you should be proud of yourself, young man. The name of your band and everything. Here's your AM/FM radio card. I was like, whoa. And you see, I was very happy, but I didn't say anything that I didn't ever study music, because that's my talent. And I make it sound like it's just in my fingers, put my work into it. That you would never know I didn't know how to play, and I made it how I did. But if you would see me make my music when, like a concert, I can't do that. I make music funny, different, I just like sounding out, but it sounds super good. Just pleasing and everything. So the masterizer, that's why I said, damn, dude, I didn't ever know this, dude. He was like, you gotta fix it for the eardrum and shit. I was like, wow, sir, I guess you're the masterizer. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, man, I gotta go, right? I gotta go take another hit, man. This is cool, man. AM, FM, my God, I always want to be stereotype. I want to be stereotype, you know. Like, that's what I wanted, you know. I wanted people. I'd say, hey, hear this, dude? Have you ever heard this? AM radio. And they'd be like, yeah, wow, who's that? They're thinking, yeah, that dude is probably some orchestra or something, you know. But it's stereotype, you know. Not got that shit on it, you know. It's just made good. Sometimes you mess up, but you got to practice with your tool. And they exonerated me and gave me a gold, and she pulled this big drawer out. And she goes, this one is a gold one. Because the name of your band, the Federation, is exonerating you here in Canada, and it goes in with down in history with all the other professional musicians of the United States, America, and Canada. She put it in, locked it up. I was like, really? I go, wow, oh my God. And she gave me the copy, but then I heard it and I said, man, that fucking, he didn't masterize it. That sounds like shit. Man, he could have done a lot better. I should have stayed with him. You're supposed to stay with the masters. But then now I go, man, if that means anything to you, Mr. Douglas, if you go there and you pay my dues, I'm still in the archives, they say. They moved out from here over there. I never paid my dues. And then you want to pick that CD up and then have your people masterize it. Now, what I'm trying to say is that all the songs that I send, some of them you can't even hear. You can't even hear what he's saying because I just sounded like really, really, really low. But it's leaving in there. But the masterizer can turn everything up and like bring up my voice and make it loud, electrified. So it's something you can work with, and you can make some money, Mr. Douglas. You know. And skeleton it, and then you can masterize them, and then you send them to some people. Might hear says, "Oh, that sucks." Prophet in his own home does no honor. You know. Oh, you made that, Jeff? Let me hear it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad, bro. Sure. Just like Christ, he said, "I'm the Son of God." Yeah, I ain't the Son of God. You know. That's the carpenter's son. You know what I mean? Prophet. Oh, yeah. It's like, you're famous, though, you know. And some people will be like, me, no, I can't be famous. Well, I have to have someone else do it. I'm hidden. That's what you got them. Hidden? This is what I can do a little bit. And I can be a PI, too. And Talent Scout, Jackie, man. He's going to be like, he's 21 years old, coming out. You have to really listen to it because it's his first rap ever, you know. I said I'm the bad jobber. I'm the one singing. I'm the bad jobber, right? I'm the bad jobber. Here comes, man. I've been watching this thing. So that guy who's like super high, famous kid. He's coming out, super sincere. He's good, fairly good looking. So he's got those problems. You tell him this. All right, Jackie. No talking about those stupid things, okay? They're not stupid things, but in the work you're gonna get fired. When you're working, do you speak of that? No. You're gonna lose everything. After, when work is over, then you can go and play with the mess or your family's a mess. I don't even know. You shouldn't even be in that mess, Jackie. I thought you were from the Clanton, where the downtown Jackie Divine is better. And then after you can make shelters and shit for people of the mess or for the people of downtown. I don't know. I don't do gangs, Jackie. I'm always in all sorts of different gang areas, man. But if Master Douglas says no gangs, you're supposed to say no gangs or there ain't going to be the ounce of Creco. There ain't going to be the presidential butt, okay? Shut up. Stop say you don't like gangs. Okay. He's a little guy, man. He comes out of this empty lot. Don't you see that he's been with the hippies and he takes LSD, he smokes marijuana too, man. But he doesn't like gangs. He doesn't like a mess. And none of those gang shits. They sell drugs to the tourists, Jack. Yeah. Jack is funny. He was a funny little kid, and then he's coming out of this empty lot with his couch. Right, he's sleeping in the lot, poor Angelino, man. You know. And I go, there you go, Yaki, man. I gotta get this guy to rap, dude. I know it, man. He's got tons of talent, man. Millions of dollars, man. You know, that's his calling in a way. And I start turning on the cell phone and acting bad, like if I'm beatboxing. But it looks pretty cool. I'm the bad chava, you know, while he's coming towards me. And he's like, looks at me like, what are you doing, you know? Huh? I go, check it out. It's like beatboxing. He's the bad chava. I'm the bad chava of the neighborhood. Because if it isn't bad. And then I said, try it, Jackie, try it. He said, all right. And he put his couch down. He was sleeping here in the lot last night. I was like, oh, boy. And then I said, try it. And then after a while, you could hear him. If you really pay close attention, man, at one point he goes, oh, no. And the music goes, follows him. I was like, wow, dude. And I told him that because I had a situation here on Vine and Sunset was where they just swooped up on me like that. And I didn't go in. I didn't jump in because I heard something about a sign and it was him and Rick Dees was there. All these people, they just famous, funny way of doing things. Man, I didn't even know they were going to be there. Sometimes I'm afraid, like, what? You know, and then I was helping with the sign, the limo, everything said that, and everything went perfect. The limo, the guy got off, the people, the police were there, Rick Dees was there, and that's him right there, the skinny guy. And then all I needed, I was looking like this, oh shit, if it's coming true. And then I said, you see, no sign, you know, my name. And then everyone said, and I just kept walking. But then as I'm getting older, I just said, okay, let me try and get in. So if that happens to you, just try and get in, okay? And then you're going to rep, that's all, okay? If you see them, you get in, you're going to go to the studio and make sure there's police there. The police, because that way they're not kidnappers, you know? And then they'll leave, the police will leave, you know? They're just doing their duty, just protect. Then from there, you go to the studio. And you do just what I did with the cell phone, but they're going to put a beat and you just start rapping. And of course, then you need some time. She's going to need some time to. I know. I'm I'm letting you know exactly how he is in a way. I don't know him that much either, but a little bit I know him. He's still young. He would be asking all these questions. I say, please, if that does happen to him, and pick him up, give him a little bit like 2 hours time with some cash for you, you know. Butter up. All right, I love y'all, and Jesus, God be with you all. Oh, wait, I want to say one more thing before I left. I went into the Jewish temples because I really respect the Israelites. I just opened up the door, and I said, I got to read what they're reading, you know. I grabbed the book, and looked at me. Pinned the tail on the donkey, and it said this. If it means anything to you. For this body has death and then passes on to the new body, everlasting life, peace, happiness, and joy. And I looked at the guy that was in there, and he was a Jewish guy. He was like reading, and it's like, you know, and I think he already passed to the new body. The new body goes from, like Obi-Wan Kenobi to flesh. Just like a truck. I drive trucks, and it has a mandatory regen. You have to park it. You move this like sometimes the regen is going to take it. Once you push regen, it goes, you can't drive it. So I finish the regen. Sometimes the regen is 45, sometimes it's 25 minutes, and then it goes, oh, man, the truck runs good. And Poof! That's why some people rejoice. People really rejoice when somebody passes. I celebrate my brother because they pass on to the new body. Well, all my loving. See you later, alligators. I'm just back in town. They got my van stolen by all these people, and I think I bought another one now. Well, that's just what God does everything. We love God. Anyway, God.